Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Patrice, and this is my Embellish Life. You guys, I am so proud of myself this week because I've managed to complete the sewing pattern. Yes! And that is McCall 7726. So if that's something you're interested in hearing, let's get in it. McCall 7726 is a pleated pants pattern and it comes in multiple views. Now this particular pattern, I think I either got it off of XT or when Rochelle from Rochelle Handmade Designs did a distash some time ago. I think it's either one of those two occasions that I managed to snatch this pattern. But whatever the case is, I got it now and I made it and I've got some things to say about it. So as I mentioned, this particular pattern comes in multiple views A to D. We do have view A, which is the short version, the short pants version. View B, it's a longer version, but it's more of a narrow leg version that rests just at the ankle. View C is a cropped version of view B, and then view D is a wide leg pant version. So the view that I decided to go with is view A. Yes, the legs are out for this summer. I think they need a suntan, but we'll see what happens. Yes, so the view that I decided to do is view A, but I also added some other aspects from the other views with it. In that, I decided to add the sash and also the belt carriers with this particular pattern. Now, when I decided that I was going to do this particular pattern, I started to think about an entire outfit because that's what I do. I don't like sewing up something and I don't have an entire outfit in mind, because to me that it doesn't work for me like that. So with this particular pattern, when I decided I wanted to do this pant, I decided on the entire outfit that I wanted to make. Now, I'm planning to travel in the next couple of weeks, and this particular pant will be in my suitcase come hell or high water, because I think it's hot. I love it. Love it. But anyway, I digress. So the outfit that I've envisioned for this pant is, along with the short pant, I do want the crop top paired with an oversized shirt. And little did I know that I was actually mimicking what Mimi G did in the Simplicity pattern 8558, because you guys know that I do love this the trouser pattern in this Simplicity 8558. So that's the idea that I was going with, something along that line. Yes. So with that, I decided to choose my fabric. Now, the fabric recommendations for this pattern, it's twill, chino, denim, and cotton blends. So about, I think 3 or 4 years ago, I managed to snag this cotton poplin from Fabric Mart Fabrics. Think about 4 yards of it, and I managed to use maybe a yard of it to make a skirt. Didn't come out the way that I wanted, so yeah, but I did have the rest of this fabric, so I decided to cut the pant out of that fabric. And you guys know how I do with my fabric matching. With my pockets, I do have the pants here. I'm just gonna show it to you. It's not completely ironed. That's the back, and this is the front. There's a mishap here, but we're gonna talk about it. So I did manage to go into my Ankara stash and match my pockets with some Ankara, along with the sash as well in the same Ankara fabric. I haven't added the carriers as yet, but that will be done at some point today. So that is what I did for the pants. Now, for the crop top now, what I'm hoping to do as I look for the pattern over here, what I'm hoping to do is to make some version of Simplicity 1426. It's a pattern with multiple versions of the crop top. I haven't decided completely as yet which crop top I would like to do, but I definitely want to pair this top with this pant using some of this Ankara fabric. I don't have much of it left, but you know how I do with my pattern matching. I do want to use this as an accent fabric in it. So that's what I'm envisioning for the top, and then of course I'll use one of my oversized shirts with it. I do have a denim one, but I'm thinking I might purchase a white one. I'm just going to go in the store and go in the men's section and purchase a white oversized shirt, put on my Tove straw hat, and I'm through the door. I think I'll be so sexy. So that's the idea that I do have, and I'll pop some photos somewhere so you can see the complete outfit that I have in mind. Yes, so let's get back to this particular pattern. So I did cut a size 18 of the pants, this pants pattern, but if I should sew this again, I'll definitely size down to a size 16. I am pleased with the overall outcome of it, the overall fit, but it's just a slight too big for me. So I think what I'll do, I'll just, when I make it again, I'll just size down to a 16 and I'll be happy with it. Yes. But yeah, so I did do a size 18. I did cut out a size 18, and I am pleased with it so far. I did, in terms of the pattern instructions, I did have some moments in the instructions where I had to stall for a bit, put the pattern down, and then come back to it. And this was during 2 occasions. Now, this is actually the first time I'm actually making a pocket with pocket facings. This was actually a first for me. And while I was sewing up this, when I came to this section, it made me pause a few times because I thought that I wasn't following the instructions correctly, and I started to get a bit frustrated for a bit. But when I did put it down, leave it for the night, go to bed, come back the following day, I realized, no, Pat, you were actually going good. This is how we do it. But this was actually a first for me, actually put it in the pocket facings for the pocket, and I must say that I actually love the outcome. I do love this peekaboo effect that the Ankara is giving with this kind of green cotton poplin fabric. I do love the outcome of it. So this is actually a first for me. The pattern also calls for a fly front, and I jacked it up. Really, I'm not ashamed to say this. I jacked it up so much that in the end, I just decided to do, the traditional zipper insert, the one with the fold over, because the invisible zipper method because of the extra fabric that they had to accommodate for the fly front, it would not have worked. So I decided in the end to go with the traditional zipper insert. So there's a part here that I do have to go back and see if I could fix, because I don't know if I could put it up so you can see closer, but there's a bit of a gap right here that I think that I need to go back and fix. Now when I do wear it, you don't see it because of the sash do cover it, but I do think for my peace of mind and to just, you know, make sure that I did a good job, I will go back and fix this particular part. But that's one thing that I do realize that I do need to work on is my zipper fly, is the fly front zipper technique. I have to admit that I've shied away from it from a very long time because to me it just looks difficult. So I do have a mental block every time I see it. So I think that's one of the reasons. But I do want to make some fitted trousers for myself, and most of those trousers, at least the ones I do like, they do have fly front zippers. So I think that's something that I really need to sit down and work on. But for now, we're gonna hack it and we're gonna fake it until we make it over here. I'm just saying. So that's what I did. Those were the two new techniques that was in the pattern that were new to me: the zipper, the fly front zipper, and the pocket facings. Now, I did mention that I added the sash to this and the carriers, but are there other adjustments that I made? Yes, I did. I did actually. I did shorten the length of the pant by an inch. The original length of the pant would have, I think, had I left it the way it was, it would have caught me by just above the knee or just somewhere approximately around that area. And that wasn't the look that I was going after at all. So I did decide to shorten it a bit before inserting the hem. And the pattern called for a narrow hem, but I didn't do that at all. I think I went about an inch as well in the hemming to get the length that I was going after, and I am absolutely happy with that length. So happy with that length. So that is the only adjustment to the pattern that I made. Other features of the pattern that I thoroughly enjoy, like I said, I do love this effect of the facing, but I also do love the pleats. This pattern comes with 4 pleats, 2 at the front, and then we do have the 2 at the back. And I absolutely love the way that they place the pleats because it kind of give it like your waist. It kind of defines the waist a bit and makes it look a bit more narrow than it is. And I like that about it. It's a high waist pants with those pleats. Absolutely love it. I am here for all of that. Yes. So yes, I do love the pleated feature of this of the pant. So what are my overall thoughts about this pattern? I do love the pattern. I think I would give it a 4 out of 5 because the pattern is easy. I would agree. Would I recommend it to a beginner? No, I wouldn't. A confident beginner? Absolutely. But the pattern is easy. Well, to an extent. I think once you're able to master the fly front zipper, the pattern is easy. If you don't know to do the fly front zipper and you do have difficulties with that, then the pattern becomes, something else. And for me, that's the issue that I have because I'm not confident doing the fly front zipper. So, but even though I was able to find another alternative for it, but if you're going to follow it to the T, if you don't master that fly front zipper, it can be a bit dicey. But overall, I would say, yes, the pattern is easy. For a beginner, no. Or a absolute beginner, no. I wouldn't recommend it. But confident beginner or someone who is, on the edge of the beginner scale, just about to go into that intermediate level, yes, most definitely this pattern could be doable for those individuals. So yes, I would give this pattern a 4 out of 5. I do love it. Would I make it again? Absolutely. I'm thinking of actually doing it in denim. I do love my denim. I don't play with my denim. So I do love the denim. So I think I would actually do this pattern in a denim. Now that the pant is completed, I am off to select the fabric for the crop top version. And I think what I'll do is that I'll make this fabric, because I do have some scraps of it left, not enough to make the entire top, but I do have some scrap that I can make it an accent. It can be inserted as an accent piece. So I'm thinking of maybe matching it. I think I do have some yellow cotton fabric. I know I do have white, so I can either match it with some yellow and white for the crop top version. And I'm really interested in doing one of these in Simplicity 1426. But if I do change my mind, I do have my tried and true Macaw 7950, the top version of C, which I did do a video where I hacked that version to get the top of it. So I do have that option. But I think for the overall look that I'm going with the oversized shirt, I do definitely think that one of these from Simplicity 1426 would do the trick for me. So that is my next sewing plan, because I do want to get this entire outfit completed. Yes, I am ready to travel. I am ready to go. So that is all that I do have today concerning Macaw 7726. I hope if you do have this pattern in your stash that you consider sewing it up. If you don't have it, I think it might still be available on Etsy or one of those stores. I don't know if it's still available on the Macaws on the Simplicity website. I'm not sure, but I still think it's floating around in the atmosphere somewhere. But I do recommend that you consider sewing this pattern up and just giving it a go this summer. Or if you've done it already, let me know. Tell me in the comments below how you found it to be, whether or not you enjoy it, whether or not this is your go-to short trouser pants. If you have a go-to pattern, let me know, because I want to know, because I want to sew it up too. So let me know. I hope you have a lovely day. Enjoy the rest of the week. Think lovely thoughts. Keep on smiling, and always remember to make beautiful things, all right? All right, lovies, I'm out of here. Bye.